Good morning, everybody. It's Big Sean. Just wanted to come at you and give you a little update on some things. Been working really hard at restructuring the shop, making some changes around there for the positive, working on some marketing programs. I've also been working pretty heavily on the Riverbend Comedy Series. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I've been bringing live comedy to the Riverbend area, working on my third show, November 17th at Madison's Tea Room in Wood River. This is a big show, guys. Worked pretty hard on this. We're bringing in the great James Johan, who was one of the original Blue Collar Comedy Tour guys. He's been on Craig Ferguson Late Night, CBS, Comedy Central. He traveled with Larry the Cable Guy for several years. This is a big comic coming to Wood River, and the whole show in general is just fantastic. I've got one of my favorite St. Louis comedians, Will O'Donnell, featuring that night, and Brendan Olson from St. Louis as well is going to be my opening act, or as you say, I don't care. I'm just going to call it an opening act because I'm doing things my way. Apparently there's industry terms that I'm not familiar with, and I don't really care. Other than that, I've just been really working on me, just trying to reevaluate things and push things around, trying to stay on top of this health plan, which I'm still losing weight. I'm just I've deviated a little bit from my plan, slowed it down a little bit. You know how that goes. A couple soda pops here and there that I should have had. But other than that, I'm blessed, and I'm trucking forward, and I'm doing what I said I was going to do. I'm working hard. You'll probably notice posts from me through all hours of the night, because I get more work done in the marketing side of my business, maintaining all three of my pages better than I can during the day when there's other tasks going on. Guys, nobody's gonna hand it to you. That's the big thing. Nobody's gonna hand it to you. You got to get out there and grind. You got to plant that seed. You got to water that seed. You got to nurture those relationships that are worth nurturing, and bail out on those ones that aren't. Had a great weekend last weekend with my club brothers. I really got to let my hair down a little bit, and had a really, really good time. I hate that the club was separated at two different shows, but we really did have a great bonding experience, all of us, and we put some miles on the old 64 and in St. Louis, and we hit the fest in Belleville and hung out with the mini chucking faggots. Just kidding, guys. Just really getting into a groove again. Just really getting back into a pace. Like I said, kind of restructuring some things at the shop, making some small changes, this and that. Other than that, man, some of my friends, Eric from Eric the Nomadic Fanatic YouTube channel, just signed a contract on doing a documentary for potentially Discovery Channel, TLC, those types of things, with the same company that makes the program The Aviator, which is a documentary all about flying and people that are into flying and things like that. So I'm pretty excited for him. He's a nomad that lives in his RV and travels all around the country, checking out all of small town America, and he lives with his cat Jax, and it's pretty awesome. If you haven't checked out Nomadic Fanatic on YouTube, check it out, because he's living kind of a different lifestyle than most people are used to. He doesn't have a home, a house, a bricks and sticks house. His home is his RV, and it's kind of free if you think about it. I mean, he's his backyard is a different place every day, unless he's staying in one spot for a while. Uh, but but yeah, it's kind of what I want to do. I want to travel a little bit. Maybe not completely full time. I want to have a backup home, but I want to travel for a few months at a time and really enjoy this country because we there's so much of it out here that we haven't seen, and so many beautiful national parks and BLM land and things like that. It's a different frontier out there. Just kind of just free being you and exploring all the cool little small towns and stuff like that. But in the short term, I got a few more years to work my ass off and uh, try to put some money away. It's difficult. It seems like every time you get ahead, there's something else that needs to be bought or paid for. It's like running on a treadmill, and it gets exhausting sometimes. But it's all I know, so I just keep plugging away, and if things aren't working, I make little changes, and that's the key, guys. Just like if things aren't working out for you, you really need to just sit down and analyze your life and the things that you're trying to accomplish. And it's the old statement's true. If you keep making the same mistakes, if you keep doing things exactly the same way, they're always going to turn out the same way for you, horribly. Um, you know, I haven't made one of these in a while, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So this one might suck a little bit, but uh, if you're not doing anything November 17th, come out and check this show out. I put a lot into these productions, and got a lot of really awesome people um, supporting the message. You know, Chris Stotts, Billy Walker, Old Mississippi Soundhouse, Advanced Wiring Solutions, Cost Cutters Auto Sales. You guys all know who you are. All make it possible. Aaron Reidenhauer. I mean, if you guys haven't checked out Bulletproof, Works and Wood River for your graphics and your stickers and business cards and everything that you need, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Um, Aaron gets incredibly overwhelmed. He's got a lot of business, and yet he always puts your priority first. He keeps his word, and he knocks out phenomenal work. Uh, Check out Aaron Reidenhauer with Bulletproof Works. You won't regret it. Um, I'm in an awesome circle of friends and small businesses right now that are all trying to do the same thing that I'm doing, and they're good people. Chris Stotts, Jonas Cathy with his power washing company is just phenomenal. Hit up Jonas if you guys ever need anything hydro blasted or sand blasted or power washed, anything like that. He's definitely the man to talk to about that, or head out there to Rent and Roll and check him out. Um, well, I guess that's just about it. I'm gonna keep it short, uh, guys. Hug the ones you love, and be careful who you kiss. Peace out.